Now, moving on, this show, I'm always going to bring you the hottest musicians and DJs, guaranteed. And today we have both in one person. She's a Grammy-winning singer and a DJ, and of course, an amazing actress. I'm still blown away by her performance in Training Day. She killed that. And if you haven't seen it, please check it out. Macy Gray is... What's up, girl?
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Congratulations on your show.
Oh,
The set is beautiful.
thank you so much.
That's the best set I've ever seen in my life.
Well, you heard that, right?
Yeah.
It's the best she's ever seen. No, thank you so much. Thank you, Macy. You are so awesome. I love you DJing. I love your gorgeous voice. Now, listen, this weekend... Guest is an Oscar-nominated actor who is smart, he's funny, and boy, is he easy on the eyes. Please welcome Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's so enthusiastic.
Wow.
It's going to be like this through the whole interview. We're just going to make him scream, right? Everyone just
Make him scream.
Wow.
That's some power, huh?
I'd like to just say that of any show I've ever been on, this is the most colorful audience. I mean, like, literally the most colorful shirts
like,
and blouses I've ever seen. Literally, I can't
we're not
even
talking colorful as in exciting. We're talking literally colorful.
Yeah. I mean, legit colorful.
Jake, you look really good. How you doing?
I'm really well. Thank you.
You look fantastic.
Thank you so much. So do you. I want to tell you that I want to get a chance to say, because I don't get to say it when I see you in passing many places, different events and things like that. I've seen you, and you've been so kind and wonderful to me every time that I've seen you, and I just want to say that it means so much to me. And yeah, like your positivity and your energy always. Even I remember seeing you backstage of the Oscars one year, and you were just so, everybody's freaked out, and I was freaked out, and you were like, hey, and I was like,
I have to be. I really appreciate that. You know, because I've known your dad, you know, for a long time. Your father directed.
So have I, actually.
And you've known him longer than me, actually. You know your dad and your mom. Longer than me, but no, you come from a Hollywood family. Your father's a director, and that's where I know your father from, because I was in one of his movies. And your mom's a screenwriter. Your sister Maggie is an incredible actress, Oscar-nominated actress.
She's all right.
She's good. But was it a given that you'd go right into, you know, Hollywood, in the business?
I mean, not necessarily. I think my parents always emphasized things outside of the business. I think they knew, I mean, as incredible as the business is, I think they also knew how sort of crazy it was too.
Right.
And I always wanted to act from a very young age, so they tried to emphasize, you know, other things besides acting and that. And since we did, my sister and I did grow up in a very privileged household. My parents were always emphasizing kind of giving back, and for my 13th birthday, for my bar mitzvah, because my mother's Jewish, my father's Christian, so it was a half bar mitzvah. My father wasn't having any of it, or he was having half of it.
Exactly.
Well, my mom and dad both came to an agreement that instead of sort of a party, or instead of having you know, a celebration in a temple or a church or wherever, they decided to do it at a homeless shelter. And we all fed the homeless for basically most of the day. That was
that's awesome. You know, it's interesting, because I always wonder, and I hope to be a parent one day and have this problem, but I always wonder, how do you know, raise your kids with privilege, but still keep them grounded, still keep them responsible, still give them the heart to care? And making them volunteer at the homeless shelter instead of partying for their 13th birthday is a way. Was it hard to get your friends to go with you?
I'm going to say it does sound really nice, but I was a little bummed about it also.
I would think so.
Because I do remember that I wanted a party. We did have a party actually, also. So we had both sides of the coin. But I mean,
But you felt good about it, right?
I mean, it was looking back. Also, when I think about my career, you know, one of the things that my parents always emphasized was, yeah, what's outside of what you do. No matter what we do, you know, what's outside of it, and looking outside yourself, which as an actor is very, very hard to do.
I heard rejection was what helped motivate you in your career.
When I was in high school, I had an amazing acting teacher in high school. He taught us the classics, and he taught us how to love the classics, and really it started my mind out as an actor. And I came in because I was auditioning professionally too while I was in high school at the same time, and I came in at one point for an audition when in my senior year, and I thought, I got this, like I got this down, I'm going to get this part. I've played different parts throughout the high schools, he's going to cast me, and I didn't really prepare very much. And I walked in and I asked him, I remember I had an audition, a professional audition later on. I said, do you know how to get to the audition to da-da? And he was like, yeah, sure, you go here, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day when the cast list came out and I really expected to be cast, I was not cast.
Let me get this right. You came in the audition asking about the directions to another audition.
Basically. And I said, and he was like, you don't do that. I mean,
and you did that with one of your teachers. I don't know if there's any teachers in here, but they love to get people back like that. They will get a student. So you came and you saw your name wasn't on this cast list, and what happened? How'd you feel?
Well, I remember at the time, you know, I didn't really understand. I mean, I think I was so enthusiastic, but I think what it taught me was really that, you know, and to this day, I think about it all the time. He came to that same acting teacher, his name's Ted Walsh. He came to the first set that I was on when I was 17 years old, this movie October Sky I did.
Which was awesome.
Loved
October Sky.
And he came and he saw me at the end of the day putting my clothes up on the, like, taking off my wardrobe and putting it up, and he was like, you better not ever throw that on the ground. You better always hang up your clothes at the end of the work day and put your clothes back and respect everybody who you work with, because respecting the people you work with, treating them with kindness is the most important thing. It's more important than the job you do or the performance you give. It will last you forever. And that's...
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This makes me love Jake even more.
Oh, I feel a song coming.
I get to touch him and you don't. That's my song. I'm feeling on Jake Gyllenhaal. Anyway, sorry. Tell your parents, don't kill me. But listen, were you popular in school because you acted in school?
Yes,
you get
I
these
was
big
incredibly
roles?
popular in
were
school.
You like
all
the
the
man?
time.
Were you the most
Yes.
popular in
Yes.
school?
Yes. End of
Really?
conversation. Yes,
That's
the most
awesome.
popular all the time.
And now you're the most popular in
Yes,
real life.
everybody really enjoys me all the time. Everything about it. There's not one aspect of my personality that is abhorrent. Everything I do is shiny, clean, and it's amazing. I impress myself.
I love people who impress themselves. Give it up for the most popular, most perfect person on the planet. Never had a problem in life. Jake Gyllenhaal. We got something special, so we'll be right back. We gotta take a break. I love your
Coming up.
I had style, I had grace.
You know what?
You know what I mean? Like,
has come back around.
you can see that in Brooklyn anywhere.
And later.
I got a lot of Russian in me, apparently.
What? We're related.
Yeah, cousin. Cousin. Welcome back. Jake was just telling us that he was the most popular guy in high school. Tell me more about
Yeah,
that.
it's true. Well, I had style, I had grace.
Yeah. Go on. Good hair.
I had amazing hair. I was the first to discover gel.
Keen eyesight.
Basically, super keen eyesight.
I should let you know that this picture of you is behind you. Now,
Like I said,
it's time to.
I was a trendsetter.
Clean. Well, I love this shot because you managed to turn this into something even bigger.
I have very bad eyesight, have since I was a little kid, and everybody, my mother, my grandfather, who's 96 years old, he was a surgeon for a very long time, and he always made us and my mother, and then my mother made me donate our glasses when our prescription changed to this amazing organization called New Eyes for the Needy.
Wow.
And it was an organization when somebody came to me, they came to me and asked me what I wanted to be involved in. It was a very simple decision for me. I sort of made myself a spokesperson, I guess, for that organization.
It
And
makes sense.
Yeah,
and,
they're
you know,
incredible.
I'll tell you what, since we love the idea of what you do with New Eyes, we decided to ask our staff here at Sony and our audience and some of my buddies backstage to donate their glasses to New Eyes. So
Oh, no way.
bring these glasses out.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
Wow, yes. So behind you,
That's
we managed to collect
Oh,
over
that's-
600 pair of glasses.
No way. Oh,
Yes.
that's amazing.
That will go to New Eyes. Yeah. So Macy.
You can have these too. I'm gonna give them to you.
Oh,
I mean,
thank you.
they got-
Thank you. Even Macy brought some glasses.
That's amazing.
I think it's absolutely brilliant. I think it's a wonderful thing. And it seems so simple.
So simple.
It seems so simple. So you guys keep that in mind. And of course, you know, you'll find more about New Eyes on our website, queenlatifah.com. So check us out.
Cool.
Now,
That's so cool.
I want to get into something juicy. You got a new project, Prisoners. Prisoners. It opens today.
Yes.
It opens today. Let's take a look. It's pretty intense.
All right.
You bought children's clothes. Did I? Must have been in a hurry.
Do you have children?
I don't have.
Oh my goodness. So, I mean, that was an intense scene. I love that because you can just see the turn in your eyes, in your face. I mean, it's so deep. Please tell everybody about the movie.
It's a harrowing story, definitely in a lot of ways. It's a story about two families. Their children are taken, abducted. One of the families is a family. The actors in it are incredible. Viola Davis and Terrence
Yeah.
Howard are one family, and Hugh Jackman and Maria Bello are the other family. Incredible actors.
Yeah.
And I play the detective who, you know, is set to solve the case. And then Hugh Jackman's character doesn't really believe in the things that I'm doing, and so he sort of takes the law into his own hands. And the rest ensues. But what ensues is this incredible whodunit. At the same time, a very emotional story, and it's a huge tale. I mean, it really is.
It
It's an
really is. I
incredible
was
film in that
shocked
way.
because, you know, when I saw it, I'm thinking, okay, this is going to happen. And then it goes this way. Then something else happens, but then it goes that way. So
Yes.
it's not just a simple little tale.
No.
And does a movie like this stay with you because it is so close to reality in the sense of what we see on the news all the time with
Yes.
things happening with kids being abducted. When you play a role like this, does it kind of stick with you?
Yeah, it's hard to shake it all the time. I mean, for me, I do a lot of research before I do roles, and particularly something like this subject matter is not a fun one to explore, but I think it's an important one to explore. It's very
Absolutely,
important.
absolutely. And I tell you what, at the end of the day, it's just a great movie. It's a great movie, and I know you guys like getting your money's worth, so it's a great movie to see. Jake
really
is
is.
fantastic in it. The cast is unbelievable, and it will take you on a journey. And Fandango is giving everyone in the studio audience a free gift card for 2 free movie tickets. And you can use them to go see Jake's new movie, Prisoners, which is in theaters everywhere today. And for your chance to get free tickets from Fandango, please go to our website. I love Fandango. Thanks so much, Jake, for being here.
Thank
we
you
love
for
you
having
so
me.
much. Love to the family. We'll be right back.
Coming up,
It's not your standard guacamole. I like to call it giant Super Bowl guacamole.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All I need
Yes.
me is a ring. I'm wearing my cruise. Oh, my goodness.